Today we are learning about slope and intercepts, specifically the y-intercept. Your essential question is, how do I find the slope and y-intercept? Learning intention. I'm learning to graph and write the equation for linear graphs. Your warm-up. You've got 4 warm-up questions. Identify which of the following are functions and which are relations. Explain. Pause the video now and do the first 4 problems. Well, I hope this is just checking your answers and that you tried to do it on your own. If I'm looking at the first one, I notice that A goes to 10, B goes to 10, C goes to 30, D goes to 20, and E goes to 30. Did any of my inputs repeat? No. That means that this will be a function. Why? For each input, one input is mapped to exactly one output. Okay. Now, what about the next one? What do we focus on? If you said we focus on the x value only, you would be correct. So I'm going to read them out. 2, 8, -4, 0, 2. Did I repeat any of those numbers? Yes, I did. I repeated 2. That means this is a relation, not a function. Why? Because 2 is first mapped with 0, and then 2 is mapped to -2. You cannot have your inputs going to more than one output. Okay, now let's look at some graphs. What about that first graph? Function or relation? Well, it is a relation. Because, remember that test we use? We call it the vertical line test. Does it pass the vertical line test? No, because a vertical line intersects it in 2 spots. It does not. Pass the vertical line test. Okay, what about the last one? If this one does not pass the vertical line test, does this one pass it? Yes. So it is a function. Because it passes the vertical line test. Okay, now we're going to look at the y-intercept first. The y-intercept of the graph is the what? Y-intercept, which coordinate? The y-coordinate. of the point where the graph crosses the y-axis. In other words, where x is equal to 0. Now this goes right along with our slope-intercept form. The slope-intercept form of a line is y equals mx plus b, where m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. Okay, identify the slope and y-intercept of the following graphs. If we're looking at the first one, what is my slope? Your slope, remember, is that rise over run. So if I'm looking at this, I'm creating that right triangle. I go up one, I go over one. Up one box, over one box. So it's 1 divided by 1, which is simply 1. Where does it go across the y-axis? Where is the y-intercept? Here's my y-axis. My y-intercept is a positive 2. That point would be 0, 2. Now let's look at this is the graph of y equals x plus 2. Where does the 1 go and where does the 2 go? The 1 goes in front of the x. 1x plus 2. The 2 goes at the end. If you have any questions, back it up and look at it again. Slope-intercept form of the line is y equals mx plus b. And we're going to find our slope. We're going to find our y-intercept. And then we're going to write that equation of the line. So if I'm looking at the first one, my slope is what? They've got lots of points marked for us. So I'm going to go up 1, I'm going over 1, 2. So my slope is up 1, right 2. My y-intercept, it goes across at positive 2. So this is y equals, here's our m, 1/2 x plus 2. Your tank temperature as it goes over your time. Is this a positive or negative slope? It is a negative. So when I go down 1, 2, I go over 1, 2. So my slope would be negative 2 over 2, which would simply be negative 1. Oh, it wouldn't be over 2, it would be over 1. Ooh, I messed up there. Why did I mess up? Because instead of looking at what it tells me down here, I just simply counted my lines. So it goes down from 82 to 80, that's going down 2. But I go from 0 to 1. This is 1. So it's 2 over 1. So my slope is a negative 2. Now, where does it cross that y-axis? Where does it cross it? At 82, positive 82. So what is my slope? What is my slope is negative 2. My b is 82. Y equals, put in your slope, negative 2 followed by the x plus 82. Okay, pause the video. Or if you're still questioning how to do it, back the video up and watch again. You've got 2 to complete on your own. Can you do that? Pause the video now. Well, I do hope you try it on your own to do these. So if I'm looking for my slope, I'm going to create that right triangle. It's a negative slope. It goes from top to bottom. That's negative. I go down 1 and write 1, 2, 3. You can see how that is formed. So this is a negative. I go down 1 and write 3. Negative 1/3. Where does it go across the y-axis? At positive 3. Putting it all together, y equals negative 1/3 x plus 3. Now if you did not get that, pause the video and look at it to see what you've done wrong. The only way you learn is to think about your mistakes and correct them. So if you were not able to do that first one on your own, please pause the video and see what you were doing wrong. If you're still not understanding, watch more of the video. Okay, for the next one, it is a positive slope. It goes from the bottom to the top. I create, here it goes through the corner of a box, I create that right triangle. I go up 1, right 1, 2. So my slope is positive 1/2. Where does it go across the y-axis? At negative 2. So y is equal to 1/2 x minus 2. And we're done. How do you know when you're successful? You know you're successful if you can graph and write the equation for linear functions. And this is writing equations from a graph. Write the linear equation from a graph.